6-1 your final here at Copps Coliseum. The Hamilton Bulldogs going down to the Grand Rapids Griffins. Laura Barney here with Derek Wills. Now, Derek, you had mentioned earlier in a tweet that on paper, this could be possibly the best Bulldogs team we've seen in history. But what we saw on paper was different than the team we saw on the ice tonight.
Well, I think it's certainly one of the most talented teams in the 18-season history of the franchise, but talent doesn't always equal good teams. They've got good talent, there's no doubt about that, but not the best of nights, obviously, for the Hamilton Bulldogs. Now, with that said, I think that final score is really misleading because outside of a span of 73 seconds in the middle of the second period when the Grand Rapids Griffins scored 4 goals and took a 2-0 game to 6-0, I thought the two teams were pretty evenly matched. As a matter of fact, I thought the Hamilton Bulldogs were really good in the final 5 minutes of the first period, really good again in the first 10 minutes of the second period. Looked like Drew Schistel had scored a highlight reel goal going end to end and then wrapping it around, and the referee waved it off, checked it on the review, and it was still no goal. And really, I think that was a turning point for the Hamilton Bulldogs.
Now, you had said it, losing confidence, losing momentum, losing a little bit of a positive mentality as well, taking a few tough penalties and leading to a 5-on-3.
You can't take those types of penalties against a team as good as the Grand Rapids Griffins. They are the defending Calder Cup champions. They are one of the top teams, if not the top team, in the American Hockey League again this season. You don't have to play a perfect game to beat these guys, but you've got to play a really good game, and you've got to be disciplined. They are the highest scoring team in the AHL. They added to their totals with 6 more here tonight, but they are just not, at this point in time, opportunistic enough to beat a team like the Grand Rapids Griffins when they're taking those types of penalties and when their opponents are being opportunistic. When the Hamilton Bulldogs were down 2-0 in the scoreboard, they were up 22-10 on the shot clock, but they were still down 2-0.
All right, Derek, thank you very much for your thoughts as always. We're going to see what our coaches had to say.
Yes, there's a part of that. We want to build throughout the season. We want to make sure that our guys learn the lesson today. And so we want to forget quickly, but at the same time, we have to learn from our lessons. And today it was one. Grand Rapids is a great hockey team. We know it was going to be a fast-paced game. I thought we responded pretty good in the first, but after that, again, we let it go in the second period. Of course, we wish our keepers would have been a little bit stronger at net in that second, but they've been very good for us so far in the season. So we lose as a team, but again, it's important that now we bounce back Sunday against Utica.